In celebration of her legendary event returning, you know who gave me the hookup with this awesome vibranium suit. And it is very fitting, guys, because in this video, we are talking about who can be the 5th Avenger. And when I say we, I'm talking about my brother, OhEmGee. Now, if you're ready for it, guys, OhEmGee, tell him what to do, brother.
Let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
What is up, Valley Maniacs? ValleyFlyin here. I am back, and once again, I am joined by my crazy brother, OhEmGee. How have you been, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Ooh, I'm recovering from that crazy day yesterday. A lot of new info. Avengers.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Reworks.
I'm really excited about Avengers, and we're gonna try to figure out who that 5th Avenger is. There's like 9 there's at least 4 or 5 good choices for sure.
And we're talking about all of them, guys, because I don't know if you want to be taking Iron Man off your power armor just yet. I don't know if you want to be removing Thor from your Asgardians, but let's talk about their kits, guys. My favorite one right here, maybe not my favorite, but one of the more fun ones was this guy, Captain America. Big change right here. He's got some love to his basic. He got some love to his ultimate. I think the big thing right here is this cooldown. Cooldown, and then the speed bar as well. But the big thing for me was his passive. Over 100% block chance if he has Avenger allies. Now, this does not say Wave 1 Avenger allies that it needs to be for the block chance. So maybe you don't need to take off Iron Man. You don't need to take off Thor. So what are your thoughts on our Captain America as we know this right now?
Okay, well, first things first. I think that there's a lot of people are going Thor early game because they're working on getting the Avengers up and running, but Hela's going to come online much later than Thor, right?
Yes.
And I think that there's it's a no-brainer for people to start pairing up Thor inside of this Avenger, Wave 1 Avenger lineup, right? Because it takes a long time to get Hela, right? Hela is late game. And so I think for new players, putting Iron Man and Thor on this team is gonna be what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a no-brainer. Now, late game is an entirely different thing, and that's what we're gonna talk about here. Is that are you gonna be willing to break up Avengers? Are you gonna be willing to break up power armor? And I gotta tell you, unless there's some sort of solution to Emma Marauders, I don't think people are. But if there is a situation presented where breaking up one of those two teams and putting them together to beat Emma Marauders, and it allows you to put Black Order on defense, I could see that happening absolutely, but probably not. We'll see.
I agree. I want to see, and I do think it's easier for newer players to get Thor and Iron Man, like you talked about. So that might be the option for newer mid-game players.
You could run Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Iron Man, and Hawkeye. Now Black Widow, I think is still kind of hard to get, but if you get Black Widow, then you're gonna throw her in there for sure, and then you got a team, man. Just you run the main 4 that got the reworks right here, which is gonna be Hawkeye, Black Widow, Captain America, Hulk, and Thor. That's a great team, and I can't personally justify taking off Avengers, but I think there's some ideas being floated around the community of taking and putting Thor there, but I just can't see it myself. But that sounds like an amazing team right there.
What are your thoughts on Hawkeye and Black Widow, the synergy that they have together? Some people can't really get to Corvus, Proxima. I thought it was more like a Black Widow yo-yo situation. What do you like with their synergies right now?
Okay, the biggest thing about Hawkeye getting a speed boost, and then because he's get the assist now every time from Black Widow, and Black Widow clears one positive effect, that's bonkers. And that works on all of his abilities, not just his basic. Yeah. So he now his middle ability knocks down. First of all, he's faster now, right? And then his middle ability was always useful in knocking down somebody's turn meter, but now it's going to knock down potentially 3 people's turn meter. Amazing. And then the damage as well. Yeah, and then a slow on his ultimate. I mean, we got to see it. I there's so many different ways of putting this team together, which I personally really like. I think we're going to go into different characters, right? I think it's going to come down to red stars for a lot of people.
It might, because I think this 4 team might work with a lot of different combinations.
Yeah. So to be clear, we're talking about the no-brainer synergy right now is going to be Captain America, Hulk, Hawkeye and Black Widow. That is going to be on a team.
Yeah.
What we're talking about is who's going to be on the 5th.
Yes.
I mean, you could do Vision. You could do.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't
get to that. There's so many different. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Before we get into that 5th character, brother. Thoughts on the Hulk? I think I was underestimating this rework just a little bit when I first saw this yesterday.
Right.
Feeling speed bar every time a Wave 1 Avenger gets hit, 15% speed bar. Captain America seems like he's gonna get hit a lot. And he's not gonna be taking a lot of damage. That means Hulk is gonna be getting a lot of turn meter. Plus, Captain America giving them 40% extra max health. So that extra 5% max health on Hulk, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it could translate to some big numbers.
No, and he has healing, self-healing, and you're gonna have to take him out first because he's gonna smash you. He's just gonna smash you, and you know, I mean, I can definitely see Hulk and Captain America adjacent to each other in a corner, and just like you have to get through them, and you don't have a choice. And plus, the defense up is going to be coming up on the correct time for Hulk, and you're gonna be attacking into a defense up. Hulk is what's gonna happen, and because if you're hitting anybody else, yeah, you're gonna be forced to attacking into a defense up Hulk, and he's just going to take it, and he's going to hit back because he's going to have 3 counters. And otherwise, you're just going to be feeding him speed bar, and he's going to be healing himself and smashing your team.
Going above and below 50%, just going crazy with that speed bar.
It's going to be a tricky. Hulk. First of all, Hulk just didn't have the right. Hulk was always missing something. Like he was good, but not good enough. This might be enough.
This might be. We'll still have to see. When I initially saw this, I'm like, oh, but yeah, this could be bigger than what it seems like. And
this whole thing that you have to hit Hulk is why I was interested in Thor. Oh, because then you got Thor smashing you too. I really, you know, if there was a way of breaking up the Avengers and getting those Avengers to do something else, that'd be very interesting. I don't know what that would look like.
You said Avengers. You mean Asgardians?
Asgardians, okay. Yeah. I mean, if there was a way of breaking up the
Destroyer
Asgardians.
of words.
Destroyer of words. I know that's me, man. Yeah, if there was some logical use for Asgardians, and I'm sure we're gonna find something out. Maybe using, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's crazy times.
We will. All right. Talking about that 5th Avenger, we got a lot of options here. These are the characters that have the Avenger tag in the game. Now, that is important because that does give the Captain America that 100% block chance, but 80% might not be that bad. So there's a couple other options. Now, a lot of these characters already have teams. Nick Fury works pretty good on a shield team.
Before you talk about the Avengers, I think also Captain Marvel's an option.
Yes.
Just because of the military tag. But I think there's going to be a certain group of people that will build the 4 Avengers and Captain Marvel, and that's perfectly fine. That's going to be logical. But I think people are already putting Captain Marvel with young Avenger, Squirrel Girl and friends. Yeah. But maybe she goes over here, which might be. It depends on where you're at, right? But Nick Fury, I don't see him getting broken up. I don't see Falcon getting broken up.
Possibly. Vision, I do. The first possible pick.
Okay, right so Vision is a good choice. And let me tell you, this is what I was thinking with Vision, is taking Vision out of Technerva and putting Ronin there instead of Vision. So putting Ronin in Technerva, you know what I'm saying? Putting Ronin in place
the spells, the extra, the ability block, AoE.
And then also bringing out the minions, which are going to fuel Minerva's speed bar. And and so there you go. Maybe that'll be the option right there.
And I can't remember if either of them have extra synergy with more Kree on the field. So that might be because Minerva's going to be on that team as well. So
I'm not really using Ronin anywhere else. Why not use Ronin on that team?
Me as well. He's on a trash Kree team.
So that's an idea, is putting Vision with Avengers. Vision has an amazing kit, by the way.
Yes.
And so I think that's going to be beautiful over there with Wave 1 Avengers. And then if you can make Ronin work on your Technerva team, fine. That's fine. It depends on what your red stars are on Ronin. So that's something I'm going to look into, is that. And then there's some other options, but then you have to be. Keep going.
On a team, possibly. I mean, there's research being done whether he's actually needed on the Asgardians. Captain America is on that team. Hulk is on that team. War Machine, Power Armor. Coulson, I don't think you break him off of that shield team. Black Widow's on that team. And now it is time for the legendary Shuri's brother, T'Challa. Very possible.
Yeah.
Wakanda is kind of breaking up for a lot of people.
This is my initial gut reaction was to do Black Panther because I have a 5 red Black Panther. I can take him up a little bit. I think he'll go. There's really no synergy, but it's like, do I use?
He has a good kit, but yeah, no synergy except for a tag.
So, currently, I'm using Shield Trooper, which I mistakenly took to 14. And so then I'm gonna have to make a decision. Is that 20% block chance on? Is the synergy there for having the Avenger tag worth having over, and is Black Panther going to be beefy enough to merit pulling Sealed Trooper out? Because the idea now is Sealed Trooper is you put him in between Hulk and Captain America, and they're taunting, and then he's just pinging back every turn. And if you have a high enough Shield Trooper, why not do that? Is Black Panther going to add more value than that? There's so many different choices. It depends on your roster. Yeah. If you have a monster Black Panther, maybe you want to do that. I mean, but
it depends on luck and red stars too.
Yeah, I have no use for Black Panther, so I'm torn whether or not using Black Panther or just Shield Trooper. We'll see.
Yes, we will see. Yeah, because Black Panther may have some other synergy with other characters, but I don't know where you would put Shield Trooper at all. Scarlet Witch, no. Supernatural.
Yeah,
I guess power armor. I guess Vision is another option there, but I think Iron Man better on that power armor. Hawkeye is on the team. Ant-Man is another possibility. He is a character that has a really good kit. His base stats are a little lacking. That's why he's not a great character. But if we look at his kit, he's got ability blocks, slows.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of stuff. So Ant-Man has a lot of value for this team as well. Makes them pretty tricky.
Man, if you have a 7 red of these characters, I think your choice is going to be pretty easy. I really think there's so many good choices. I mean, Vision, keep my Shield Trooper, Black Panther, Ant-Man. I could see all of that being logical. I think we're going to see all of it, and I think it's going to be in Defense and War once this goes live, and I'm going to be interesting to find which one to be the most frustrating, for sure.
The top 5 characters that I want to try out as the ones that we mentioned here. If you don't want to take out Iron Man or Thor, Vision, Black Panther, Iron Man, Shield Trooper. He's been on my Avengers teams for a little while as well, between Captain America and Thor, just like you, and then Captain Marvel, because that war synergy. Only thing about Captain Marvel, I'm a little questioning because she's really good on the Young Avengers, but she would be awesome on this team. So I mean, she's awesome on any
she's
team,
amazing anywhere.
Anywhere you put her, exactly.
Yeah,
so.
if you don't like your Young Avengers, or if they're not good, I mean, you have an amazing Captain Marvel. I mean, first of all, that might be what a lot of people. That might be the strongest teams with Captain Marvel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you just don't, if at some point we're getting so many new teams. You're pretty much restricted to 8 on defense and maybe, technically 12 offensive teams, but it's really only 10, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, well, how do you build the best 18 teams? Maybe Young Avengers is not one of them. Maybe Power Armor is not one of them. These are questions people are going to start having, because we're going to have to build stronger teams rather than numbers of teams at some point.
For war, yes.
Yeah, for Blitz is entirely different. Yeah. But literally Captain Marvel might be the strongest team. With these Avengers, if you're not going to do Thor. I think Thor is going to be the strongest. Second strongest might be Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel's strong everywhere.
Yeah,
but she's talking about one-man army on war defense.
No, I know, but I'm talking about a one-woman army. Yeah, but I'm talking about the strongest. The strongest 5th is probably Thor, but probably the second strongest 5th is going to be Captain Marvel. Even though there's no synergy. There's the military.
Little of that.
The military tag with because Captain America has the military tag, which gives her an extra charge on spawn or something. I don't know.
She gets to stay in binary an extra turn, so getting that AOE going off an extra time. So
you get an extra AOE. Yeah.
Well, those are the choices. If you guys have any other characters that you think might be good 5th on this Avengers team, let me know in the comments. Before you go, OhEmGee, let everybody know where they can find you.
I'm
curious to say what
you put me on the spot because I was kidding around how to find me.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
I know it's confusing. I need to change my name to MobileGamer everywhere. It's because I'm OhEmGee on this channel. I don't know why I did that, but it's everybody knows me as MobileGamer. The idea was
you want to find Star Wars, find search MobileGamer. If you want to find OhEmGee.
OhMG. It was MG was supposed to be MobileGamer. I mean, nobody.
I know what you did. I know what you did.
It just never worked. Anyways. Right. I'm everywhere on the internet.
You want to do this again? You want to do this again?
No, this is fine.
Okay.
Just leave it up.
All right,
I have
guys.
no idea.
Check him out. OhMGee MobileGamer. He is everywhere. I will see you guys next time. Links down below. Click on them. Give me a Hulk fist bump before you go. OhMGee MobileGamer. Woo! ValleyFlyin out.